What's up, guys? Can everybody hear me, see me? Oh, this camera's terrible. Oh, let me know if you guys can hear me, if you can see me. All right. Hmm. All right. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who all I got on here. Pete, Big Rich. I don't know if Michael's on here. Can you guys see me? Loud and clear. Sweet. Sorry, I've got it set up on slow mode for the comments. Hey, what's going on, George? Happy belated Halloween, everyone. I thought it'd be kind of cool to get on here and do my weekly rotation live. I was going to do it yesterday, but to be completely honest with you guys, I'm a little under the weather. I'm not feeling that great since yesterday. What up, Fred? Clinton? Ooh, Noir Ombre. That's still one I need to pick up. What up, Bradley? Yeah, I wanted to do a little interactive whiffs of the week. I thought, what up, Mark? I thought it'd be kind of cool instead of just me, filming something. You guys could ask me questions about my scents of the day, my whiffs of the week. Also, you guys can talk to me about what you were wearing last week. And I'm not going to go over everything. I'm just going to go over basically my scents of the day. Because last week I did a whole lot of testing. I've been gearing up for some new content. So, but what's everybody's scent of the day? Happy Monday. So you guys slowly roll that in. You guys also throw me some comments. Let me know what you did for Halloween. If you got kiddos, if you went trick-or-treating. How old is too old to go trick-or-treating? I was totally thinking about doing it, but I didn't do it. All right. I just did a Halloween party. I dressed up as Dirk Diggler. I actually have a funny story about that. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell you while you guys are putting your comments in, because I've got it set on slow mode. So I'm only going to see them like every minute or so. So yeah, Saturday night I had a Halloween contest, and or not contest, but a costume party. We went to a costume party. I didn't know that it was my buddy's 50th birthday party, and like there was a ton of kids there, and I dressed up as Dirk Diggler, and I had like 4 socks in my pants, creating a giant excrement coming off my my leg. And I immediately had to take it out because there's little kids running around everywhere. Don't want to be that guy. Ankakoos, Jezebel, Noir Extreme. All right. Armoff Odyssey Black. Zaharoff Signature Noir. Legend all day. Yeah, I've got Legend here. It's definitely going to show up on my rotation. Oh, yes, Mark. Yeah, definitely. I saw that comment. I will DM you as soon as I get done here. Well, that's true. Yeah, as long as you're dressed as a Star Wars character, you're never too old. That's very true. Very true. Okay, so I guess I'll share with you what my sound of the day was. I gotta get up. I rocked Tobacco Oud, Tom Ford. 'Tis the season. It is definitely getting chilly here, hence why I'm wearing flannel. I busted out the jackets. I'm loving the weather because I get to wear my favorite types of fragrances. What up, doggy in the window? If you guys will, if you're cool with it, let me know what your name is. Like, I know Mark is Clint, or just kidding, it's Mark. I know Fred, dog in the window. I'm not sure. Big Rich, not exactly sure. Bradley, that's easy. Michael, I know. Okay, but Oh yeah, ombre leather, the older one, the 2018 Fred Clint. All right, well I knew that Clint. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my weekly rotation. So I'm gonna go back to Monday, this last Monday. Ken, that's fine. Be safe driving home. Don't comment. Don't comment and drive. Richard, that's right. Big Rich. All right. All right. So I'm gonna start with last Monday. Y'all can start shooting up your scent of the days if you want to for last week. But I'm going to try and make this like an hour, maybe a little over an hour. Um, but hello to everyone. I hope everybody's doing fantastic if you're just joining. So last Monday is really when it started getting like super chilly. I think, what did I do? I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, took my mom to dialysis. It was like 44 degrees. It was so cold. But when I got home, I threw on the new one from Happy Land, Diabolique. This is really stinking good. This came out at the perfect time of the year too, and I definitely picked it up at the best time of the year. This is spicy, patchouli, fruity rum goodness. It smells like the holidays, like super spicy up top. I freaking love it. Oh, you know what? I got a tester strip here, or not tester strip, but business card. Love the atomizers on these. Has anybody gotten Diabolique? Let me know in the comments. But man, yes, Diabolique is, if you haven't tried much from Happy Land, I highly suggest it. Happy Land makes fantastic fragrances. In fact, I've got 10, and there's only one that I'm not a huge fan of. It's still good, but it's Geranibus. But all the rest of them are fantastic. Diabolique is a stunner, super long lasting, really good. Like the fruitiness that mixes with the patchouli, because the patchouli is a little earthy and damp and kind of fruity itself, but man, the spiciness. What's my favorite Happy Land? My favorite, well, it's Patchouli Sky, not Patchouli Sky, I'm sorry, Paisley Sky. And if I can find it, it's Cravat Noir. I believe that's it. Nope. Yeah, Cravat Noir. I'm gonna have so many fragrances sitting right here. That's a risky situation. Okay. It is kind of like a cinnamon balm and shaving cream. It's a pretty good way of putting it. Yeah, yeah. But I get more than just like shaving cream to it. I really like the way that it dries down. I mean, man, it's super spicy. The pepper and all the spices up top. I mean, it smells like the holidays. And yes, Paisley Sky is fire. Thanks, Steven. Oh yeah, can we get the baby face jokes out of the way? This is so weird. It's so weird to see myself. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, it, anybody like have had a beard for so long, you shave it off and you feel everything. Everything. It's so weird. Anyways, so weird. But yes, Diabolique is. I really enjoy it. It's again, it's not my favorite out of the bunch. Like I said, Cravat Noir. My second favorite is Barbershop. I really like Barbershop. Too late for sunlight. What do you mean, Ricky? Well, I mean, yeah, I don't usually shave my face off either. I haven't been clean shaven in nah, 5 years, somewhere around there. Yes, Pete, definitely need to get yourself into Happy Land. It is they're really good, and especially for the price. I think a 30 ml, and I get all 30 mls. They're $44, and then 50 ml I think is like $55. So just trim 4 inches off. I was gonna see who wants to do no shave November with me, because that's apparently what I'm doing now. Anyways, I'm gonna stop touching my face because it feels weird touching my face. You'll stay pale. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I definitely do. I need to get out in the sun. I need to quit being a. I think I have a tan line from a beard. Anyways, yeah, man, I really don't enjoy shaving. Anyway, so what did do you guys have anything that you want to tell me what you wore this past Monday? If not, that's cool. I'm moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday. All right. So I'm getting amped up for the new release from Zaharoff. I didn't wear a Zaharoff fragrance, but I definitely wore a tobacco fragrance, and I went with Rogue Tobacco Vert. Manuel Cross is a freaking mastermind. I love what he does with his fragrances. And the tobacco in this is so dry and masculine. And this is definitely like a shaving soap with tobacco. But like this really nice dry, it's just kind of dry leafy tobacco, if that makes any sense. It's like you take dry tobacco leaves, crumble them up in your hands, and smell them. It's really good, really really good. Lots of oak moss. I love the oak moss that he does in it. All right, sorry, I'm going to catch up on a few. Um, I'm down. Last week was really great, dude. But Tobacco Vert, have you guys tried anything from Rogue? Mark, I know you have because I sent you a discovery set. And speaking of which, I am going to be announcing the winners for this past month's monthly pulp culture giveaway probably Wednesday. I got to get caught up on that. So, but I really appreciate everybody who is participating. In fact, I had somebody comment on my episode yesterday as me dressed up like Dirk Diggler and said that the opening to my episode was kind of weird and corny. And I was like, man, and it was his first episode that he ever ever watched. I'm like, yeah, I can totally see him understand. Like, I can understand why he would say that's kind of corny and cheesy, but I kind of explained it to him. So, love Mousse Illuminae. Yeah, Tobacco Vert. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on a card. So I get good longevity with all of the Rogue fragrances that I have. They're not super like loud because they're all eau de toilette concentration. But what they are is, I mean, just that you can smell the natural ingredients and how Manuel does not um, comply with IFRA regulations because the oak moss is done. I mean, it is so natural smelling. This has a really nice sweetness and creaminess to it, kind of like Mousse Illuminae, but you get that tobacco in it. That's so stinking good. Mark, did they send Tobacco Vert in your discovery set? Let me know. Yes, 100% agree. Rogue does make some incredible fragrances. I am going to talk to you guys about the fragrance I wore that evening. Obviously, as you know, yesterday I did my review of Legend and Maverick. So, of course, last week I wore a lot of Legend and Maverick. I wore them as my scent of the evenings. And so Tuesday night, I went with Maverick. Oh, yeah. I'm really enjoying these Terence Hughes releases. I think it's kind of cool what he did and how he did this because this is a great gateway. This is like a gateway drug into like the stronger stuff for Terence Hughes. Um, for $85, they smell really good. I mean, they're quite unique. If anything, they smell more like other Terence Hughes fragrances, which do smell unique. So they're unique, except like, well, definitely Legend smells quite a bit, especially up top with Haze Black, I believe it is. Fred, it was great seeing you, man. No worries. But yeah, Maverick is my favorite out of the bunch, out of the two. Um, definitely leans more on that gourmand style. Though I wouldn't say it's like a huge, a full on gourmand, but I really like the plum in it. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, he did a really good job with it. Let me know if you guys have tried Maverick. And that, out of both of the two new ones, I get the best longevity out of those two, or out of Maverick. I mean, 8 hours on skin. So, yeah, Aaron is a really nice guy. He's very knowledgeable, and yeah, he's just pretty down to earth. So, all right. But yeah, Maverick, if you guys haven't checked out my most recent episode that I just launched yesterday, go check it out. Maverick and Legend. I've been having a lot of fun wearing them. We'll get into the Legend here shortly because I definitely did wear Legend. So we're moving on to Wednesday, and another fragrance that I just did, my full review on. Rocked City Rhythm Manhattan Midnight. I love storytelling fragrances, and this truly does. The more time I spent with it, it really does remind me of being in Manhattan. Um, in both of his fragrances now, Miami, isn't my favorite. I want to pick up a bottle of it, just because it is good. I don't tend to lean towards those tropical fragrances, but I'm trying to go ahead and I'm trying to branch out and find a more of a love for them. But Manhattan Midnight is awesome. It's fresh and spicy. The tobacco in it is kind of it morphs from being like a dry green tobacco, which doesn't really make sense. It still has like that greenness to it, but it's a little drier. Then it gets kind of creamy as it starts drying down. But the green tea note that's in it at this one point during the heart, it transforms into smelling like fresh newspapers to me. And I know that sounds weird. And every time I wear it, it's like, oh, there it is. And it just kind of reminds me of New York City. It's green, it's fresh, it's spicy, it's bright. Then it warms up. It's a really good fragrance, and it's pretty sexy. I mean, it's the spiciness in it. The incense is done really well to where it's not like smoky, or overly smoky. It's not church like whatsoever. It's just done really well. I'm actually quite impressed with it. For me, it's a very long lasting fragrance. The projection is just, it kind of creeps me out sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, I can't smell it. But then somebody will say something like, hey, you smell really good. I'm like, well, I guess I just become nose blind to it. So that might just be the case. All right. And then, so that's what I wore all day. And again, it actually did really good in the cooler weather. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So moving on to Wednesday night. Let's see. Try to make some incredible fragrances. All right. All right. Moving on to where are we? Wednesday evening. I went with another Aaron Terence Hughes, and not Legend or Maverick. I went with Notorious. This is really good. I hope he doesn't discontinue this or reformulate it, because I like this formulation. But yeah, this is fresh, sweet, a little spicy. I don't actually know what the notes are on it. I've been doing a little testing with it, but it is. Let me throw it on a card here. See if I can. Red tobacco on Wednesday. Heck yeah. I have yet to wear red tobacco this season. I might throw it on this week. Who knows? But yeah, Notorious it's quite notorious. It's almost gourmand-esque. It's got some fruitiness to it. Oh man, it's so good. So good. You guys know anything about Aaron Terence Hughes Notorious? Let me see if I can't do this. Ooh. All right. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I'm going to move on to Thursday. Anybody else want to throw up what they wore this past Wednesday? Bradley, now that I think about how long was your beard? You trimming off 4 inches. And why stop at 4 inches? Just go all the way. Do no shave November with me. Oh yeah, Ricky, how's Mansera Sicily rocking in the colder weather? Uh I'm gonna be too. I'm gonna be rocking some citrus. I like heavy citrus fragrances very soon, and going to be doing an episode on them. I think you can definitely rock citrus fragrances in the cold. Second shirt button. All right. So I'm gonna move on to Thursday. Man, that is a long beard, brother. You should have sent me a picture before you trimmed it off. The longest I've ever had my beard is like this long. That's about it. All right, Stephen Warazaro, Visit. I don't know if I've ever smelled Visit. Tell me about it. All right, so come Thursday, I again it was cold, and I've really thoroughly been enjoying wearing this fragrance. You can tell by how. Oh, hang on, there it is. Look how much juice I've actually worn. Anyways, 2.6 Elixir. I'm definitely going to be picking up my 50 ml of this. I'll tell you that. Oh man, this is a sultry, alluring, again, sexy fragrance. I love the tobacco, the spiciness, the fruits, the booze, through and through. This is Cam did a good job with this. He really did. I don't know who the perfumer is. I'd really like to know who the perfumer was on this. Oh, the 1 EDP Wednesday night. Pete wore the 1 EDP. Pete, you just got to start writing down everything you wear every day. Just kidding. I type all mine up. But man, anybody out there, have you guys tried? I know a few of you have definitely gotten 2.6 Elixir. I have been loving this stuff. I get really good performance out of it. I like the way it settles down because it kind of starts out quite loud. And on my skin, after a couple hours, it kind of sits closer, becomes a little bit more sexy, but you still have this really nice scent trail. Make a logbook. Yeah. It's like your gym book. You know, you write down your exercises. You do that with your, got to do that with your fragrances. Oh, you like, are you saying you like Pete, are you saying you like 2.6 Elixir better than Leighton? Did you just start fragrance community conflict? I'm just kidding. I don't know if I would say I like it better than Leighton. I definitely think it is. I definitely would say that it is a lot different than Leighton. I mean, I can see the Leighton vibes to it, but I mean, it kind of carries a lot of characteristics than. I mean, it carries a lot of characteristics from other fragrances. It's like like I said, like if you see my review, it's like they all these fragrances had menages and big sex parties and created this fragrance. Yeah, I would agree, Ken. I definitely get Leighton in the opening. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit of this too. Man, my room smells awesome right now. I don't know about y'all's, but I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, I don't know. I get a little bit. I mean, I definitely get Leighton vibes, but I still think it's different. I don't know. I'm sure. I bet Leighton is popular up there in New York. I haven't worn Leighton in a minute. I can't tell you the last time I wore Leighton. I need to wear it again. All right. So now where were we? Thursday? Okay, now we're on to Friday. Man, so I really enjoy doing these lives. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to do more lives. I really enjoy doing these. And now I've got a pretty good setup here, got a new computer, all that fun stuff. And doing these Instagram lives with Ken and at My2Scents on, well, obviously Instagram lives. Um, yeah, man, I really enjoy, sitting down and basically talking to you guys. And if you guys want, every Friday night, Ken and I are going to start trying to do lives on there on Instagram. So come follow us over there. You can find all my stuff down in the, well, I don't know if it's in the description, but you can find it on my page. Anyways, all right. So speaking of Friday and Friday night lives, Friday I decided to wear BDK creme queer, creme de queer. So, all right, I'm gonna get another tester strip here. This is my first time. I got this for my birthday, and I totally. All right, I smell. You know what, Michael? I definitely know you like the live streams. I'm gonna get Mr. Smelly's whatever thingy mabobber that he uses, so I can have some of you guys on here with me. Because Michael, you are the sexiest man on YouTube. So just letting you know. I love BDK atomizers. Anyways. So yeah, I got this for my birthday and I just busted it out and started wearing it. I really like creme de queer. Yeah, so I guess I did this on my live stream the other night on Instagram. I had the entire discovery set, and now I'm down to I've got tobacco rouge and rouge smoking. I think, yeah. Oh, tobacco rouge smoking. Sorry, not tobacco rouge. I've got velvet tonka, maybe a little bit left, but man, I gave away all the rest of mine. These are the only ones I really have enjoyed. Good morning from the Aussie fragrance. I guess what is it? Oh, I guess it would be morning over there. Oh, all right, Michael. What is it? Streamlabs. All right, fine. Yeah, Ricky, definitely creamy leather, and I like it because this is like nice leather. It's not harsh whatsoever. It's just like that creamy leather. Want to buy night, girlfriend's favorite. That is a fantastic one. Are you talking about creme de queer for Dior Homme, Mark? I can, if you are, I can kind of see that, but yeah. Definitely not as powdery. Definitely not as powdery, really whatsoever. I don't get a whole lot of powder on my skin, but anyways. That's right, not cheap Chinese leather. And that's so true. I'm a firm believer in shoes and good shoes. There's three things I don't waste my money on. All right, I spend top dollar for it. It's shoes, a mattress, and toilet paper. Because you gotta sleep, gotta be on your feet, you gotta wipe your ass. Yeah, I can get so yes, I can totally kind of get a slight similarity to Dior Homme. A little bit, almost a little bit more to the Dior Homme Intense, maybe a little bit, just because it's a little bit more pronounced without leather. But I don't even know what I was going with the three things I don't skip money on. Oh, Chinese leather. Oh, heck, leather shoes. That's where I was going. Yeah, I just squirreled off there. So, yeah, so I'm all about spending top dollar on a good pair of leather shoes. I've had leather shoes that I can resole. I mean, I definitely look at it as an investment. You know, if you're buying a $400 pair of shoes and they last you 20 years, and then you can get them resold and they last another 5 to 10 years. I mean, it's crazy. It's like $10 a year, $15 a year, whatever. Anywho, all right. So yeah, and then that evening, oh, I forgot to bring it out during the live stream. And let me go back to Creme de Queer. So I get about the same longevity with Creme de Queer that I do with Dior Homme. At least, yeah, I get about good about 7-8 hours. But yeah, it softens up quite a bit after the first hour and a half or so. But I mean, it's a really good fragrance. I wouldn't say it's my favorite BDK, but it's up there. It's good. But Friday evening during my live stream. All right, yeah, Ken, be safe. I can't believe you're still texting and driving. Terrible, bad. But I'm glad you're here. All right, what up, Boogie Daddy? And for anybody who I don't know your name, please let me know your name, not your screen name, if you will. I want to get to know you. Know ya. All right. So Friday evening, I decided to go with a spooky fragrance, and I went with 13th Floor Fragrance Company and Superstition number 13. This is a 2020 release. The best way I can, really describe this fragrance, I wouldn't say it's spooky. The guy who owns this company, he's a rapper. What is his rap name? I don't know his rap name, but he's a host of some sort of show on I can't remember. I think it's Discovery, some ghost show. What is his name? Anyways, but this is a lot of frankincense, kind of churchy frankincense, spicy, animalic, cardamom, slightly leathery. It's very dry fragrance. It's really good. Aaron, all right, Boogie Daddy is Aaron. Is it Steven Stevens? No. God, what is the guy's name that owns this company? That's going to bother me. Full name is Ricardo. Awesome. Prozac. He's the rapper named Prozac, whatever his real name is. Anyways, so yes, owned by a rapper. But 13th Floor Fragrance Company, they've only got 2 fragrances out. They've got Superstition number 13, and then they also have Spellbinder. I've not tried Spellbinder. Wanted to get it. Came out this year. I think Steven over Red Lessons did a full review on it. But this one I really like. It is a softer fragrance. Would be perfect like for date time, evening time wear. It's quite mysterious. It's a little, I don't want to say spooky. It's not spooky. It's just kind of cacophonous. It's dry, a little musty. Sarah McCart, yes, she is. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Rogue? Hey man, I'm glad you could join too. So yeah, Superstition number 13. Don't know too much about the brand. They are all based around folklore, spookiness. That's pretty much what the owner's all about. I've heard Spellbinder is really good, so I want to pick that one up. They're actually pretty reasonably priced. I don't get the best performance and longevity out of this, but the scent alone, I would say, is worth it. But I think they're $120 for a 50 ml. As you can see, I haven't worn much of it. I mean, I think that was maybe my second or third wearing. I did pick it up last year. So yeah, that's what I wore. God, I'm running out of room. All right, that's what I wore on Friday evening. All right. Did Sarah McCartney do both 13th Floor? Maybe she did. If so, and I love 4160 Tuesdays. Ken, I know you just picked up Shazam, or I like to call it Kaboom. That's a fantastic fragrance. Anyways, but now we're moving on to Saturday. And Saturday, of course, I had my 70s themed birthday / Halloween party, which I only thought was a Halloween party. And I didn't know there was going to be a bunch of kids there. And I dressed up like Dirk Diggler and I had to take my dick out because I couldn't I couldn't upset all the kiddos. It would have been a terrible, terrible day. Anyways, but yeah, but all day I wanted something that was going to last. I wanted something kind of with that sexy, sweet 70s foxy kind of feel. So I rocked Marimetta Le Lava. Leather, lemon, and vanilla, or lemon, leather, and vanilla. Not a lot of leather, I will say that, but I really like what this guy has done. This is definitely some sort of, I had to take it off, not out. I had to take it off. I have 4 socks rolled up in my pants, and I was wearing like super tight pants, had them all rolled up there. I mean, it looked great. Great. Would have made great pictures. But yeah. Yeah. Don't want to be on the internet for the wrong reason, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, all right, so but Le Lava, if you guys have not checked out Marimetta yet, all right, I'm gonna tell you what, these are very long-lasting fragrances. He uses some naturals, some aroma chemicals and synthetics, but they're very well blended. This, every time I wear it, I enjoy it more and more. The lemon, it's like a lemon meringue pie in a sense. The leather in it is really kind of soft. I mean, it's there. You can smell it there. All right, sorry, I'm just catching up real quick. Anyways, you can smell that it's there, but it is really that vanilla, the really citrusy lemon. Like you're talking all the different parts of the citrus. I get a lot of like meaty white florals, and I know I say meaty. When I say meaty white florals, I'm talking like just thick white florals. Thick white florals. Pete, why did you remove your you know, your what can I show? I can show that. Here you go, Mark. I think it's hilarious. So they're editing the comments so I have to say if they're okay to be on there. All right. Okay, but Marimetta Le Lava, super long lasting. I only had to apply this once. I wore 4 sprays and I smelled it. You know, I sprayed it on probably, let's see, what did I do for that day? Recorded an episode and then I put on my fragrance. So, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, man. Whatever allergies I'm catching, it's kicking my ass. But I sprayed this on probably about noon, and I didn't get home from the party that night till like midnight, and it was still doing its job. Do I buy all of my fragrances? I do buy all of my fragrances. Sometimes I've had a few people send me things here and there, but I would say 99% of my fragrances I buy. Actually, I don't need it. Yes, actually, 99% of my fragrances I buy. But yes, if you guys have not tried out Marimetta Le Lava, I think less than $35 or somewhere around there for a 30 ml. Totally worth it. If you like sweeter fragrances, but not overly sweet, that are like gourmand-esque, I wouldn't call it like a full-on gourmand, but that is got a great scent trail. And I'm about to do this one, to do a review on this. This was sent to me for review. So was Le Lava. They did send me this one for a review, and he just sent me Moja or Moja. Not 100% sure. Still test driving this one, but all I can say is holy pear, Batman. But yes, yeah, Kenny, I do. I buy all my fragrances. I mean, sometimes, how many fragrances do I have all together? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to have to do some rearranging. All right, but hang on a second. So I will kind of show you what I'm working with here. Let me leave my last 2 days out. So that was Saturday, I guess, Sunday. If I can turn this. All right. So let's see here. There's my other shelf. So this is all my niche that I have unboxed. I'm going to try and get cut. How many do I have? All right. Have you a rough idea of what you're. Oh. I'll get into all these comments here shortly. So that's, and you can't see. So there's another shelf. Hang on. Up there. And yes, I keep all my boxes. Okay. Oh, wow. Man, I like this computer. Sorry. New stuff. All right. So this is there. I keep boxes over here. That's my pocket squares. And more boxes up there. This is going to be a lot of my designers. It's all designers. Cheapies are like down here. Then I've got another shelf below it. And then I have boxes. Make sure I don't. Okay. And then I have boxes with all my vintage stuff and fragrances that I have not really done a lot with, that I've been collecting. Like I've had this one from Fitzdotic or Fitzzotic. It is Bruno Fazzolari. He used to go by his name, but now it's Exotic Umaguma. Awesome. Umaguma. If you guys can tell me where Umaguma comes from, that would be awesome. I doubt anybody's gonna know where Umaguma comes from. But anyways, so I just pulled that out the other day. I got that a couple years ago when maybe a little less than a couple years ago, but I saw it on Sebastian, the perfume guy. He recommended it, and I saw a review and I bought it, and it's fantastic. But I haven't really worn it. Have I got an idea of what your frag collection cost you? A buttload of money. I mean, because I buy 70% of my frags at full retail. I like to give back to the brands. I like to give back to the companies that I support. Lucky Scent. I mean, I've got some coming right now from Lucky Scent, and it does. It is. To each their own. I think that for me, if you saw my first live stream, I was big into collecting whiskey, and I sold off a lot of my whiskey collection. Actually, my entire whiskey collection. Put a lot of money of that back into fragrances, but at that time, I guess about a year and a half ago now, I still had about 200 fragrances, 300 fragrances, somewhere around there. I would say in the last year and a half, almost 2 years, I would say I'm probably at 600 plus. I don't really know. I don't. All right, let me. Have you ever thought, I think I've gone too far with fragrances? Have you got a gourmand adjacent? I think I've gone too far with fragrances. No. How do I put this? I mean, if I didn't, uh, so now I'm collecting fragrances a lot more for this channel, to help inspire you guys along your fragrance journey. But while still having a collection, I have picked up a few things that just really didn't work for me. So, there was no sense in reviewing them. I have sold them. It's not that I'm not going to review something that I don't like. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not going to work. Like, I'm not a fan of Tobacco Boss. I picked it up. I'm still going to wear it, but it's just not. It's way too sweet for me. And let's see here. The reason I keep all my boxes, so it's kind of dark in my room, as you can see. And these are teakwood shelves. I am working on turning these into perfumidors, but that'll again will be for another episode. I want to make them climate controlled. But I do keep all my boxes for moving purposes, just in case. I mean, one of these days after, my mom and dad are all good to go and I'm not having to do so much with them. Yeah, I'm going to find a permanent home. I can't stop staining at the lower half of your face. I feel like I'm watching a review from when you were at first year of college. Sorry, late to the conversation. Yes, I know. It's weird, huh? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, and for me, it's not, and I do wear all of them. I don't, if I have something that I'm not going to wear, I think I've already gotten rid of a lot of the cheapies that I've picked up. If you've been following my channel for a while, I got rid of a lot of cheapies that I've picked up amongst the way because it just really, really didn't do it for me. And usually in that sense, I don't sell my cheapies. I'll find somebody who likes them. I'm like, yeah, it's yours. Steven, it was great seeing you, man. Great seeing you. Yes, well, we will do more live streams. All right, I'm gonna go into. Sorry, I'm sitting here spewing. I get too far every time a new box shows up in the mail. Is that another fragrance to me? Nope, definitely not. Yeah, luckily, I'm sure. So, I'm single, so I don't have to worry about a wife. But sometimes I wonder if my mailman is like, what the hell? But I've been buying this consistently for a good couple of years. I mean, and yes, thank you, Michael. It is a heck of a collection. I would never suggest anybody, if you aren't financially stable, to do this. But I will say as well, like anything that I make from, and I guess, I'll tell you guys this, anything that I make from my YouTube channel for right now, I mean, it just goes right back into the channel. It's like I said, I'm not doing this to become a millionaire, but I have been doing a lot of soul searching and trying to figure out exactly what I want for this channel. So I've got a lot of really big things coming in the next month or so. So y'all will definitely be seeing me more often. I've had to make a lot of big decisions, and my family being one of them. So but big decisions for myself. Not that's going to affect you guys whatsoever. If anything, you just get to see my ugly mug more often, and probably on a few more platforms, because I have figured out that I want to be a positive light into not only the fragrance community, but to the world, man. And this is one of the best ways to do so. And I appreciate you guys being so positive and sticking with me and enjoying my content. That really means a lot. Even when I do stupid shit like yesterday's episode, busting out Dirk Diggler and some people being like, what the hell is this guy doing? Anyways, let's see, how many AHA? Let's see here. How many ATH frags? I think I have a total. I've got 9 full bottles and I've got 21 10 mils. Now, Aaron did send me a care package to say thank you for reviewing his fragrances. So he did send me quite a bit of those 10 mls, which I've already gifted off to, a few of them off to some people like Scott Aromatico, so he has something to review. I sent some over to Ken. Thank you, Pete. I enjoyed the Dirk skit myself. I gave myself a pat on the back. Hey, it's Dirk. But yes, I have 9 or 10 50 mls. But I mean, all those 10 mls will last me probably for the rest of my life. Not for the rest of my life. They'll definitely, a couple of them are going to turn into full bottles. Like Luna, I've been testing out with that. Luna's freaking fantastic. I'm going to have to update my, oh, never mind. That means I have 12 full bottles because I forgot about Maverick and Legend. Anywho, but yeah, Aaron Terence Hughes is, I mean, he's definitely going to be synonymous to my channel. And, I think he's a really, really awesome, self-taught perfumer who's doing a fantastic job. And if I can shine some light on the fragrance community and try to get more people on board, because I think that, just like my channel, I appreciate everyone's support, is the same way what we got to do for the fragrance community. Yes, it really sucks that Smolder sold out so quickly. But Smolder is fantastic. If you guys can get a full bottle, don't pay stupid amounts. I hope that, there's so much buzz in the community that he goes ahead and puts another run out. I think that would be really stinking cool. All right, so Sunday, last day of the week, I was feeling Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but I don't own it. So I went with Oak Cha, Sinful. So have you guys tried anything from Oak Cha? Let me know in the comments, obviously. But Oak Cha was probably one of the first clone houses that I really started getting into. My clone journey, except like Armoff. Oh my God, it's got me in the nose. Anyways, except Armoff Club Didn't We Intense. Oak Cha is a really good, inspired by clone dupe house. And Sinful is their rendition or dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. It's almondy, creamy cherry liqueur goodness. I mean, it smells so much like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Fragrance collecting is addicting. For me, I'm pretty much done. I got one new fragrance. Actually, I got it in today. But I'm going to be doing my first impressions here soon. I've actually already recorded them. I just got to edit them. But I'm going to be slowing down till the holidays because this transition that's going to be happening in the next month, I've got to conserve the cash flow. Yes, Ken, we know you have been collecting like a mofo. Just like me. But yeah, 220 to 250 deep, it's pretty strong. But yeah, so that, if you have not tried anything from Oak Cha, if you don't care about clones, they make really good clones. $39. I think they're $39.95. I think, yeah, $39.95. They make a really good box. So I wish Tony was on here. If you guys are looking at getting your lady Baccarat Rouge 540 and you don't got the cheddar, definitely check out their versions of Baccarat Rouge because they're really good. And so is their Lost Cherry. Sinful is really good. Really, really good. But that was, and also I guess that evening, again, I rocked Legend. Because I didn't get as good a performance out of Sinful as I usually do. Usually it's about a good 10-hour fragrance. I only got about 8 hours. And then that evening I decided to rock Legend just because it was on my mind from doing my full review of it on that day. But just, yeah, Legend, it's really good. If you're a beginner into Aaron Terence Hughes, that is a great place to start. Oh, Shannon, that's awesome. I feel like Ken Sense will be listing pandemic and fragrances for my reason for filing bankruptcy. Oh God, I hope not. I hope not. Because Ken and I still, I mean, he's my Friday night Instagram liver. He's my partner. We're like wafts from the loft. We got to come up with something catchy for that. Okay, so what are some of the fragrances that you guys have been picking up or you want to see me review? Is anybody curious? Because I do have one that I'd really like to. Do I like any of the Bulgari Aqua line? Bulgari Aqua, I do. I like Atlantique. Was it Aqua Amara as well? A lot of people don't really like that one. Let me see. I've got my sample right here. Yeah, Aqua Amara. I don't understand why. Damn right we need it, Ricky. Yeah, we need another stimulus. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. We're not getting into that. No politics. No, but yeah, Aqua Atlantique, uh, Aqua Amara. That's about it, honestly. I'm not a huge Bulgari fan. They make good fragrances, um, but let's see. I'm trying to think of the ones that I used to own. I had was it Man in Black? But that really reminded me was it Tobacco Vanille? I like Tobacco Vanille better. But yeah, in fact right now I don't own anything from Bulgari. Um do I? Oh man, I don't even remember. Um but I've been doing a lot of niche. So how do you guys, I know there's only 11 you guys on here, but how are you guys liking the me posting polls up uh on the community tab? And speaking of community tab, if you have not seen my Argos episode, I launched it 2 days ago. Go check it out because I am giving away a discovery set of the entire house of Argos. Because I posted up on the community tab, I think it was last week or could have been last week before, but about what kind of fragrances everyone wants to hear about. And I think it's like 60%, 70% of you guys want, or 50%, somewhere around there. Everybody wants to talk about niche. Polls make me feel important and wanted. You have mine vote. Okay. Yeah, you guys definitely need to get in that giveaway. Michael, how's your channel doing, man? Sorry, I've been trying to catch up on everybody's YouTube. I just trying to find time and everything. I agree. Yes, interaction is fun. That's why I want to do more live streams. I really would love for you guys to hop on and get on the on my Instagram, and I'll try to do more lives there. I'm going to be starting to do a lot of my first impressions and possible just regular full reviews on there. And it's nothing against you guys whatsoever, but it seems like the majority of people, all they want is list videos. And to be completely honest, I don't mind doing list videos, but I'd rather um, not do the same thing everybody else is doing. And then, Michael, I think that's one thing I appreciate about you, man. You just doing those full reviews. And I love doing full reviews, and that's what I look for on YouTube. But if I feel like a lot of people are like, no, I want lists. So, and but I do have a couple list episodes coming out this week, but they're not going to be your typical lists. Skier houses, a mix is more interesting. Yes, 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 yes. Heck yeah, Michael. Let's all give a round of applause to Michael, man. He just got over 300. That's awesome, dude. 700 away, dude. Yes, also, like Ken said, if you guys want to hop on our Instagram lives, then I'm totally down for that. They are Friday evenings at 8. Okay, so yes, authenticity can be quite linear. They aren't using a lot of they're not supernatural. They're definitely going to be more synthetic, but they're blended well. And I mean, that's where you're getting your longevity from is from a lot of the synthetics that are used. But again, I enjoy them. They are beastly. I don't think that they smell to everyone else, synthetic. They smell good. They smell really good. I like the way that they blend over there. But yeah, I can definitely see them being you know, for me, even so, like barbershop gets pretty linear on me. Chariol, what is that? Chariol Porom, Switzerland. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm digging Svensk Parfums. Believe these are the, yeah, Sweden. Sweden. I'm from Sweden. Isn't that weird? My Vinky is the key. Imagine if I said that going to Dirk as Dirk Diggler to a kid's party. My Vinky is the key. Um, let's see here. I will definitely try that one out. Let me know some more that you want me to try out. But as for authenticity, yes, linear. Some of them, the ones that I have, I say barbershop. Definitely Tobacco Boss gets linear on me. But I really like Authenticity, Fresh Boss, and Summer Vibes 3.0. I think those are really, really good. Welcome to the 12-step group. I smell. My favorite Authenticity is Barbershop. See, yeah, so I like Happy Land Barbershop more than I like Authenticity Barbershop. I think that the way that they use the leather in Happy Land is very reminiscent of like the soap and lather and the leather strap that they use to, you know, sharpen their knives. Urban King, yeah. So all right, yeah, Fresh Boss and Authenticity are awesome. All right, what other fragrances should I pick up? What else do you guys want to talk about? Probably go for another like 15 minutes or so. Let's see, we got a couple people popping out of here. I'm all about trying to bring out some obscure houses. You know, that's my thing. I actually have a really, really cool discovery set that was sent to me for review. That I'm going to be doing. Actually, the coolest discovery set that I've ever experienced. That I'm going to be reviewing this week. I spent all day yesterday not feeling great and doing this discovery set. It was like a 5-hour process. It's really stinking cool. Anyways, let's see here. Is Creed Viking worth trying out? I say Creed Viking is worth trying out. I say Creed Viking Cologne, though I have not tried it, is probably not. I yeah. All right. So I don't know. I haven't tried Viking Cologne. I like Viking. If I was to sell, and I'm thinking about selling quite a few of my Creeds, just throwing that out there. I don't wear them, and they're all the newer bottles except Viking. Viking, I got when it first came out, and so I've got an older batch. Whenever it came out, 2 years ago, 2018, 19. Quote me if I'm wrong. Anyways, yes, I agree, Ricky. Decant first. Definitely get a decant first. But it reminds me of Old Spice, but so much better. It's so much better. But so does Danger Parfum Cologne from Roja. Review Arabian Oud House. Okay. I do actually have. Um, I've got a haul that I'm going to do soon, and I'm trying to get more into Middle Eastern fragrances. So I've got quite a few coming. So I will check out Arabian Oud House. But as for Viking, I like it. I like it. I can't talk for newer batches because we know Creed's all about. I hate to say it, watering things down and up in the price. I had a buddy, and I really wish he hadn't done this. He went to Atlanta. I think it was 2 weekends ago. Labor Day weekend, whatever was last. Anyways, he went to Neiman Marcus, and I think it was Neiman Marcus in Atlanta, and they had a huge sale. And he spent $700 on fragrances. Okay, $700, and he bought all Creeds. He bought 3 fragrances, and he bought 3. No, he spent 800. He bought 3. I can't remember what the deal was, but they were all 50 mLs. I'm like, $700 on 350 mLs. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. Yes. Yes. Whatever happened to those? All right. So speaking of Old Spice, remember when they made that high-end designer type release? It was like 15 years ago. Yes, I do. I saw a video on it was on YouTube. Some reviewer has one or found one and was found it in his dad's medicine cabinet. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Creed Viking is I like it. It's probably one of the few creeds that I wear a lot of. I don't know the amber bottle, but and that's one reason I haven't picked up Viking cologne. You probably will never see me review Creed fragrances that are brand new releases. I mean, and that's not saying anything bad about the House of Creed. I'm just, for me, it's not worth the money for me to even pick up to review. I know that sounds terrible, but I just, anyways. I love you guys. I would buy Green Irish Tweed again, but I'd probably try to find like a vintage batch. But have you guys picked up? So I guess I'll show you what fragrance I'll be reviewing Wednesday, because I will not be putting an episode out tomorrow since I'm doing this. I might. We'll see. But yeah, I picked up this Scents of Wood, Plum and Cognac, and I got to pick my color combo. Let me know what you think. I went with the dark chocolate bottle, the gold accoutrements. This is a fantastic fragrance. And so I will have my first impressions out probably tomorrow or Wednesday. Royal Oud is good, but again, there's no oud. It is cedar. It is a cedar fragrance. It's got some spiciness. It's regal. It is a really nice woody fragrance, but there's no oud. No, none whatsoever. Lavender color juice. That's right. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely would not spend the money on Royal Oud. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. If you can find a bottle like I did, I got my 100 ml for less than $200. I think I got it for 185, somewhere around there. I think it was 185. But anyways, I see that we got a couple new people. We'll probably let this go for another 10 minutes, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I got to eat some din din. But did y'all have a good Halloween? What did everybody do for Halloween? Okay. Now I probably wish I had not have done this. This is really I've tried Oak and Oak. I had a decant from Scentbird, and I also have Sandalwood and Oak. I blew through Oak and Oak. It's fantastic. Plum and Cognac. So good. Shannon, I love that. That is Royal Oud has about as much oud in it as original Santal has an originality. The Penguin Frags do rock. I will say that. I like Penguin Frags. This one right here. This is my second or third bottle of this. In fact, I got a couple backups because I think they're like $9.99. Let's see. Kingdom has Viking clone for a good price right now, and he gets Kree's Ranway for a good price. He does. Viking clone's like $187. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Kenny, what are your favorite penguin frags? I'm trying to see if I. All right, so I'm all caught up on. All right, so what do y'all think of my weekly rotation? You want to do this more often? All right, Michael, eat your tortilla soup. Ice Blue is really good. Iconic Blend is good. Oh, I have Original Blend. Iconic Blend's back there somewhere. Vemba's got good prices. You definitely have to keep an eye on them though, because right now they're selling Roja Oceania and Roja Midsummer Dream for $50 more than retail. So yeah. Anyways, but let's see. Anyone here find that new individual flanker? No. Individual, or are you talking about? No, you're talking about. Are you talking about individual or Star Walker? I like the lives too, man. Love to see. I've got to figure out a good time. I didn't know if last night would have been great, and like I said, I was not feeling up to snuff, man. Yeah, Star Walker Extreme. I went rack store shopping Saturday, actually, before the Halloween party, and I did not find it anywhere. So I don't know. I'm looking for it. I love the original Star Walker, but yeah, Star Walker. I heard it's a Tonka bomb. So if so, I mean, I like me some Tonka. Oh, so wait, Individual's got a flanker? Are you talking about? I've got an individual flanker. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. I have presents. I always get these two mixed up, but oh god, I love this fragrance too. I didn't know there's an individual flanker. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look this up here. Pepe Jeans, Black Bottle. I haven't tried anything from Pepe Jeans. Do you guys want me to do more? Yeah, presents is good. Do y'all want me to do more cheapy stuff? I'm trying to do a good mix of everything for you guys. So Star Walker Extreme. Yeah, but if it's okay, here's the thing. Rack stores. It's holiday season, guys. Starting right now. Rack stores are going to start filling up with Star Walker Extremes. I guarantee it. I'm going to have to check out this individual. So, I don't know. I did not know there was a Star Walker flanker. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm going to look this up. Oopsie. I got fat fingers. Not Star Walker, damn. Individual. Flanker. I don't know. All right, it's not popping up. No info online just started showing up. I think it was called Individual Tonic. Huh. I totally think Mont Blanc is trying to pull one over on us because yeah, they definitely are popping out flankers of fragrances that are supposedly getting discontinued or been discontinued. That's why I don't listen to all this discontinued hype. Like I still don't honestly know if Aqua de Joe Profumo has been discontinued. That's why I'm going to keep my mouth shut on my episodes about that because as soon as somebody does, it's like, oh, it was all a lie. So they are being quite sneaky. They are being quite sneaky, those sneaky bastards. But yeah, see. But yeah, this is the perfect time to get into rack stores and start looking around trying to find some cheapy gems. The holidays are my favorite time. Shan, that's so true. Eh, let's tell everybody discontinued and then bust out 50 new flankers. It's a really good idea. It's a great marketing scheme. Yeah, let's do it. We'll get them all hyped up. But what are some of the new releases you guys are looking forward to that are coming out? I think 2021 has killed it in new releases compared to 2020, obviously. It's very surprising, Pete, that you don't see Banana Republic's icon line. They are at, you know what? Since we talk, since you're part of the fragrance family, you DM me if you whichever ones you want, and I'll send them to you, and you just Venmo me because they pop up at every single one of my rack stores all the time, all the time. Mont Blanc is playing Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo with the flankers? Yeah, it's pretty much true. You know, I mean this is an old school flanker, but you know, this has just started popping up. This has been popping up at all my rack stores, and I hadn't seen it in years. And it's crazy. But man, if there's a new individual flanker, this guy, I want to know. I am so ready for the new Argos fragrances. I'm so ready. The Hercules line, the Portrait line. Great. These, I I don't know exactly when those are going to be releasing. I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing soon. If you guys don't follow Argos or haven't smelled anything from Argos, again, you can check out my episode. And I'm doing a US giveaway for a discovery set. But Argos are fantastic. Um, I think they're doing a fantastic job. I mean, pricey, but you know they're investment pieces, and I think they're 100% worth the money. They definitely look amazing on a shelf, and I think the new bottles are going to be even better because you know they've been doing sneak peeks on their Instagrams. I have not tried any of the Victorinox Swiss Army fragrances. I didn't. I honestly just passed up on those because I thought they were going to be crap. But now I'm going to have to try them out. Aesop's good. I haven't Zahar off to back. Can't wait for that either. It's one reason I wore Tobacco Burp. Aesop's good. I don't have too much. In fact, I was just doing some sampling with some yesterday, but I put up my decants. They're good. Yeah. Don't know which full bottles I'm going to get yet, but if I get any. But yeah, I've been doing some sampling. I got a few from I don't know if it was Crystal Fragrance or if it was Lucky Scent. The Classic and Altitude are bomb. Okay, I'm gonna have to check those out. Pete, what Aesop do you recommend? A new house that I'm really diving into is, again, I'm trying to find more under the radar stuff. Just picked up Winter of '99 from Kerosene. Kerosene, another indie niche brand. Uh, Winter of '99 is fantastic. If you guys ever want me to do a review on that, let me know. But I'm going to be doing more polls with some of these new fragrances and see if I can get y'all to vote on them and which ones you want to hear about. But I also picked up from Peter, another YouTube fragrance reviewer. He owns Centauri, and I have his new release, 2021 release, Ohm. Awesome oud fragrance, spicy, comforting, cozy oud fragrance. Okay, Pete. Well, I'll do more testing and I'll let you know. How about that? I'm always testing out new stuff all the time. And you know, I still blind buy a lot of things. I've got a couple new releases that are coming that I'm going to be doing a whole episode here soon of new releases that I guarantee you haven't heard of because nobody's talking about it. Like one from Parfums MDCI, brand new release. I don't think there's a freaking review on it. But there's so many great fragrances out there, and you know, I just want to keep providing you guys with great content and providing you with new houses and trying to find you as many cheap houses as possible and brands to pick up. But you know, and sometimes you just gotta save your money if you really want to smell unique. This whole side over here, pretty much everything on that shelf is going to be like set you apart. Excuse me. This side over here, the opposite. I mean, Ankakus is definitely, I got Rurana Coconut Nanas and is awesome. Okay, so I don't know if I want to pick that one up. I don't have a decan of it. I do have quite a few other Ruranas, but man, banana and fragrances I don't like. Favorite designer and niche fragrance of 2021, myself and anyone else. Okay. Well, my number one designer, I'm not going to pull it out because I'd have to get up and look for it, but it is, and probably people aren't going to like this, but it's Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Le Parfum. I love the grapefruit and cannabis note in it. And I mean, Dior Sauvage Elixir as well. I would say those two are my favorites for the designer side. As for niche, Parfums MDCI La Elegant is fantastic. And then, of course, Bortnikov Tobacco Dore. Sauvage Elixir. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's good. It is. But it's, again, I don't know. Sarah Baker Ludo. I mean, there's so many. Zaharoff Rosé. But yeah, no, I like the Tobacco Dore. I really love Zaharoff Rosé. It's definitely be in my like top 10. Is Le Beau by JPG good? Yes, but it's, if I can remember correctly, it's very sweet and coconutty. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I need to get my nose on coconut nanas because I don't like synthetic banana. It's not that I don't like the smell of banana, but back in the day, before it wasn't even that too long ago. Whenever you take a banana and I carry a lunchbox with me for lunch every day. If you take a banana and you put it in your lunchbox and you let your lunchbox and you put it in the refrigerator, everything in that damn lunchbox tastes like banana and smells like banana. And I don't like that. So it's not that I don't like bananas, the smell of bananas. I just don't want to smell like a banana. I don't like to smell bananas that much. But so nanas is pineapple. Oh, okay. Pineapples. For what? Is there any bananas in it? I don't know. I probably should look that up before I start making judgment. Maybe I looked up for a review or something. But yeah, a good pineapple scent though that I just tried is Gallagher Fragrances Pineapple. That's the most realistic pineapple I've ever smelled in a fragrance. But it doesn't stick around super long, but it's really good. I heard Calvin Klein Escape smells like bananas. Is that true? God, if I could tell you how long ago it was since I've tried Escape and since I've owned Escape. I don't own any Calvin Klein fragrances besides one now. I used to own all of them. Escape, Eternity, every single flanker of Eternity, Obsession, Obsession Night, Shock, the summer editions. I don't own them anymore. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of the Z creators they have left, but get them while the getting's good. All right, guys, we are dying down here, and I've got to go pick up Mexican food apparently for my mom and dad. Woohoo! There is a oud. Oh God, Ken, you can tell the House of Oud. What is the fragrance that Cuba? Does anybody know what Cuba No's actual name is? Is it Cuba? Anyways, Perfecto is really good too. Not my favorite. I've got 4 Gallaghers. I love Gallagher fragrances, and those are all recent pickups. I love them so much that I picked up 4 of them. I really support. Is it Daniel Gallagher? I think he does great work. I believe in his story and what he does. But the House of Oud has one that smells just like bananas that Ken and I almost picked up because it was for like really good deal, and I was like, I don't want to smell like bananas. To each their own. It's like a yellow green bottle, but anyways. Anywho's, guys, I need to get going. But that was my whiffs of the week. If you guys want me to do this every now and then, maybe do the weekly rotation. Maybe we can get some more people on here. It'll definitely be more on a Sunday. But I would love to do more lives. I'll let you guys keep you guys in the know. Remember, every Friday night you can join Ken and I. It'll mostly be every Friday night. Can't guarantee it'll always be every Friday night, but you can join Ken and I. Cuba Gooding tit 3. I swear to God, if his name's Cuba Gooding. Anyways, but you can join Ken and I on Instagram. And this Friday, if you guys want to hop in, we can have up to 4 people. There can be 4 of us on there, and we can all have a big old time, man. And I will download something on here to where I can get some more people involved as well. Guys, thank you so stinking much. I really appreciate all your continued love and support. Are freaking awesome. Always remember, you're stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.